Okay, guys, we're right at 2 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started. First, I want to thank you all for coming out to support what we're doing at Virginia Amateur Sports and the 31st running of the Virginia Commonwealth Games here at Liberty University and in the city of Lynchburg. We're starting out our 6th year, all years being successful, even 2020. We chalked that up as a successful year, in that we had a little over 53% of our normal year participants in the middle of a world pandemic. And that's all I'll have to say about 2020, other than that it's behind us. So to get us in the mood, let's cue up a video.
Get ready for the 2021 Virginia Commonwealth Games at Liberty University this summer. Join thousands of athletes competing for a bronze, silver, or gold medal in the largest multi-sport festival in Virginia. Be a part of the tailgate party and opening ceremony's kickoff celebration. Don't miss out on the action. For more information, visit CommonwealthGames.org.
All right, so we're ready to turn it back on again, guys, and get back up to full speed and full capacity. What we do as a grassroots, not-for-profit organization is not just the Commonwealth Games, but it's what we do to the community, and we do it through partnerships. And the partnership that we have here with the city of Lynchburg and Liberty University is second to none, and it works. And so we're very happy with where we are, what we're doing. Amanda Mangum will come up, our games director, and she'll talk later about our sports and events and some of the things that we're doing, not just in Lynchburg, but around the state. So I'd like to call up the Honorable MaryJane Dolan, Mayor, City of Lynchburg.
We're going to have to adjust for sure here. All right, can people hear me? Okay, does that work? Great. This is really pretty exciting. Again, good afternoon to everybody, and thank you for having me here today on this great occasion. As mayor of the city of Lynchburg and on behalf of the Lynchburg City Council, I bring you our greetings. In just a few days, we will witness the prowess and dedication of amateur athletes from all around the Commonwealth. I know all of us are very excited about this impressive event coming back to Lynchburg. Last year, with it, brought so many unknowns, as Dan knows, and the pandemic affected every facet of all of our lives. Due to the careful planning and a Herculean effort by Virginia Amateur Sports and Liberty University, we were still able to have those games. Although it wasn't a full-blown version, the games produced more than $1.5 million of economic impact for events held in our city, giving our hotels, restaurants, and attractions a much-needed boost in a very, very difficult time. Hosting the Commonwealth Games in the city of Lynchburg has a tremendous impact by engaging the community, bringing athletes, families, and spectators together, and showcasing all of the wonderful restaurants, attractions, and recreational assets. The great state-of-the-art sports facility here at Liberty University has helped position the city as a prime location for athletic events of all types, and we are grateful, very grateful for that partnership. With a 32-year reputation for excellence, the Commonwealth Games brings thousands of athletes to the city, and we are thrilled on both the number of participants and the impact that they have in Lynchburg continues to grow and grow. Our Office of Economic Development and Tourism has worked with our hospitality community to ensure that everyone is ready to provide the best experience for the participants and for their families. While we know that travel and event participation look different this year, we want you to feel confident while you are here. A healthy, safe travel experience is shared responsibility for our citizens, eateries, lodging, and visitors, and we all know we're all in this together. So our thanks go to Virginia Amateur Sports, Liberty University, Centra, and other partners for all that they are doing to make the Commonwealth Games a success. We look forward to great things from the athletes, and we are really, really excited about 2022. And thank you, and I am ready for the games to begin. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Dolan. We'll adjust this here just a little bit again. Again, thank you for your partnership. And I'm going to call up next a friend of mine, also the athletic director here at Liberty University. He has some exciting news about what's happening in their athletic department, and we look forward to hearing from you. Come on up.
Well, this has been a very exciting year for Liberty Athletics, and it continues on this summer as we get ready to host the 2021 Commonwealth Games. And it's especially exciting, as has been mentioned previously, that we are not going to have some of the restrictions that we did this past year. So we're looking forward to a fully open set of games. And again, we're very honored to be the host campus for this event. Liberty has a beautiful campus, tremendous athletic facilities, some of the very best in the country, and so we look forward to turning those over to our athletes, and we also look forward to welcoming their families and their guests and sports fans from all around the Commonwealth to come out and be a part of the games. And it's, as Mayor Dolan mentioned, it takes a team, and we're very fortunate to have Dan and a spectacular team from Virginia Amateur Sports to help run this event. They are first-class operators. The City of Lynchburg are tremendous partners, as are our sponsors, and of course, we couldn't run the games without a large number of volunteers who just do a tremendous job to make this event successful. So we're eager to get it started, and we're looking forward to everyone enjoying the games. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Ian. That's pretty impressive. I think the Liberty Athletics competed in 19, is it right, conference championships. Find in the finals. Find that in any other Division I school in the country. I don't know that that's possible, and that's under your leadership. That's awesome, and thank you for your partnership. Well, let's talk about mandates and restrictions. There are none. Kinda. We now call them best practices, and they're probably best practices that we should have been using all along. And washing your hands frequently, 20 seconds with warm soap water, little things like that. That being said, we are asking our athletes and families that if they're not competing to wear a face mask if you've not been vaccinated, okay? And it's an honor system. That's what we're asking for. We're asking that when possible, be at a safe distance. And that's for the common courtesy of the person next to you. That's what we're asking. We're going to have sanitation at all of our venues, hand sanitizer at those events and that kind of thing. And we want to turn on, but we want to do it somewhat cautiously. But as again I said, 2020 is behind us. We're back to full capacity. We're going to have our tailgate party, and that's going to be over in the indoor practice facility, and that starts at 5:30, and that's going to run until 7:30 or 7:45, and then we're going to have a parade of athletes that go right next door into Williams Stadium, and we're going to light that cauldron again for the 31st time, and we're excited about that. This opening ceremonies is going to be a little bit different. We're going to honor our first responders. City of Lynchburg Police Department, we're working with them. The City of Lynchburg Fire Department, as well as our sponsor, Central Health. And there's some kind of secret things that we might do, some fun things using the police and the fire folks. And but if you can imagine, their numbers are down, so it's hard to get a lot of them there. So the fire department will be there. They'll also be on duty, which we appreciate that. As I mentioned, we enter our 6 years of having a successful run here, and the future looks great. And this year, I'm gonna bring up Amanda Mangum. She is our games director, and she's going to explain some of the sports that we have going on and how many sports we'll have in Games Weekend.
Hey there. Like Dan said, my name is Amanda Mangum. I'm the games director for Virginia Amateur Sports. I was looking at my speech from last year and saying it's nice to see everybody's eyes. So this year it's nice to see everybody's full faces, so that's a good change. I want to start by thanking all the coordinators, the support staff, the multiple new faces that helped make this year's games possible. We've pulled together and really made some amazing things happen within the last year. Coming out of such a whirlwind, stronger than ever, we're ready for the 2021 games. This coming weekend is bigger than ever. We're going to have our adult softball, pickleball, racquetball, adult rugby, all-star baseball, and the new all-star softball competitions. With the help of Liberty, we'll be live streaming the all-star baseball and the all-star softball games. We hope that you can join us if you can't be on site. The streaming links will be available at commonwealthgames.org. In efforts to grow awareness of the Virginia Commonwealth Games, we've partnered with several groups across the state to offer sports in new areas. We worked with USA Triathlon to join efforts at the Jamestown Triathlon in Williamsburg, and they hosted 847 new athletes to our games. We hosted figure skating in Chesapeake. We have plans to host outdoor soccer and team volleyball in Virginia Beach later this year. Next weekend, our main games weekend, July 23rd through 25th, we'll be bringing back our largest team sport, basketball, with 99 teams. Yeah. Well, just got done with those schedules. Yeah. But we're excited. We're excited for them, and they're actually going to get to play for the first time ever in the new Liberty Arena. So speaking of that, as I'm sure you've heard me say before, and it's the truth, my favorite part of these games is getting our athletes to be able to experience these facilities. I think about what it would have been like as a young athlete myself to play, on that softball field or any of these places, what a difference it would have made. And I really want to sincerely thank the City of Lynchburg and Liberty University for giving our athletes that opportunity. For some, it really is life-changing, so thank you. Lastly, we just want to wish every athlete and team good luck in the games. Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda, and for all the hard work. She mentioned some of the sports down in the Tidewater area. We worked with the City of Lynchburg and some of the people here at Liberty to do cross-marketing in some other areas of the state to be more attractive on our main games weekend, particularly with our opening ceremonies, to have them and encourage the participants and their families to come here and participate in yet another sport, or if they were medal earners, to get in the athletes parade and walk out onto the field, which is it's very important, and not just to the kids primarily, but to the adults as well. So we're ready to turn it on and turn it up for sure. Folks say that lightning never strikes twice. It will strike twice at the 2021 opening ceremonies when Francina McCoy, the two-time gold medalist, will bring the torch in yet again. Francina qualified for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics in the 400 meter. And I understand to do that, once you're there, then they pick the relay teams once you've made the U.S. Olympic team. This year she fell short by a tenth of a second. One thing she was unable to do last year was to actually talk to the athletes and their families. So this year she gets to do that. And she said she had unfinished business. So we're now calling Francina the Virginia Commonwealth Games Golden Girl. She participated in our games in 1991 when the games were over in Roanoke. And she's coming back yet again this year, and it's a testament to a Virginian wanting to come back and inspire these youngsters. So that's all I have for now. I want to encourage everyone that we need volunteers. And you can go to our website. It's easy to find. There's a tab for volunteers. Sign up. We need you desperately this year because everybody has something to do now. They're up and they're out and they're participating in events, and maybe they don't have time. But look at the schedule. Give us a few time slots. And Pete Lampman is a consultant to our organization and has been around for many, many years. And he's our volunteer coordinator. And he'll find something for you to do. Right, Pete? We really appreciate our partnerships with Liberty, with the city, and particularly all of the sponsors that we have. We look forward to honoring Centra and their workers, and the work that they've done over the past 18 months is incredible. Any questions? Thank you, guys, and we look forward to seeing you on the 23rd and hearing Dennis Carter yet again say, "Let the games begin."